Okay, picture this. You're the main character in your very own high-stakes anime-style journey. You're standing at the edge of a vast new world, and the ultimate prize? It's right there waiting for you. The chance to study in Europe completely for free. No way, right? Well, are you ready to conquer the ultimate challenge and secure one of the most prestigious, fully funded master scholarships on the planet? If you've been dreaming of international adventures and, really leveling up your academic career, this is exactly the quest you've been waiting for.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking the Erasmus Mundus joint master's degree application and treating it like a hyper-realistic epic quest. We're gonna decode the secrets, dodge the hidden traps, and gear you up with the ultimate strategy to win this legendary scholarship. So, your journey starts right now.
All right, quick mission briefing. Here's our map for today. We'll cover the ultimate scholarship quest, unlocking the rewards, the rules of the realm, navigating the application trials, and finally, those crucial power-ups for winning. Let's get into it.
Stage 1. The Ultimate Scholarship Quest. So what exactly is an Erasmus Mundus Joint Master, or EMJM for short? Well, think of it not just as going to a single school, but embarking on this massive cross-border academic adventure. It's a collaborative master's degree run by a consortium. That's basically a powerful alliance of at least 3 universities across different countries. And to beat this quest, you actually have to study in at least 2 different nations. Imagine knocking out your first semester in Italy, leveling up, and then moving to France for the second. You aren't just getting a piece of paper, you're building a deeply integrated, transnational network. By the time you graduate, you don't just have connections in one isolated city. You've got this whole continental web of peers, professors, and industry contacts that are going to be your allies for the rest of your career.
And guess who the grand sponsor backing your quest is? The European Union. The European Commission pours some serious funding into this program to really promote Europe as a global hub of academic excellence. Knowing who's funding you is absolutely crucial because it shows the massive prestige and global recognition attached to this path. The EU literally uses this program as soft power to attract top-tier global talent. That means they are deeply invested in your success. They want the brightest minds from all over the planet to come to Europe, innovate, and build bridges. So you're stepping into a heavily supported, absolutely world-class academic ecosystem.
Moving on to Stage 2. Unlocking the rewards.
1,400 euros. Let that number sink in. That is the monthly living allowance you receive as a scholarship holder, and you get this exact amount every single month for the entire duration of your master's program, which is usually up to 24 months. I mean, this financial backing gives you the ultimate freedom. Instead of stressing over surviving on instant ramen or grinding through exhausting part-time jobs just to make rent, you are completely free to just focus on your studies. You can dive deep into your research and fully soak in that rich European culture all around you. It totally transforms grad school from a grind into an absolute privilege.
But wait, that 1,400 euros a month, that's just the start of your inventory. This is literally the ultimate scholarship loot drop. First off, you get full tuition coverage, meaning absolutely zero participation costs paid out of pocket. You also get a travel allowance ranging from 1,000 to 3,000 euros, depending on how far away your home base is, plus an installation allowance just to help you settle in. I mean, this is a total game changer. It means you can land in a new country with effectively zero personal savings and just thrive right from day one. They even throw in comprehensive health and accident insurance to keep you safe on your journey. But here is the real mythbuster. Unlike some of those other legendary scholarships out there, like the Fulbright or Commonwealth, there's absolutely no requirement to immediately return to your home country after graduation. You can actually leverage this degree to stay right there in Europe, look for work, and even go for permanent residency. How cool is that?
All right, Stage 3. Rules of the realm.
Okay, I want to empower you right now by shattering some really common misconceptions about eligibility. First up, there is absolutely no age limit whatsoever. Whether you're 22 or 42, you can step right up to this challenge. Second, this quest is open to all nationalities worldwide. Now, you do need a bachelor's degree or at least be in the final year of finishing one to enter. As for your stats, language is key. While it's not technically compulsory for every single program out there, taking the IELTS is highly, highly recommended. Word on the street is that a solid IELTS score can add up to 10% to your overall evaluation weight. On the flip side, though, you can totally leave your GRE prep books in the dust. It's just not required for Erasmus Mundus, and honestly, that's a massive relief. It saves you hundreds of dollars in testing fees and months of agonizing math prep, so you can focus all your energy on what actually matters for this application.
Now here's a crucial point. A perfect 4.0 GPA isn't everything. Let's break down how you're actually judged. Your CGPA, your academic grades, only accounts for about 35% of the decision. A massive 65% chunk goes to your motivation letter, your work or research experience, your language skills, and just your overall holistic profile. So if you've got slightly lower grades, do not surrender. This system is literally designed to find well-rounded, passionate people. A strategically built profile with a fiercely compelling motivation letter can absolutely save the day. You can totally win a spot over someone who just has perfect grades but lacks vision and experience.
Oh, and there's a critical insider update about the rules of engagement that you really need to know. If you've looked into this before, you might have heard that you can only apply to a maximum of 3 programs per year. Well, you can scratch that right off your map. That old barrier has been officially canceled due to some legal complications around monitoring applicant data. So the new rule? No application limits whatsoever. Your strategic options are wide open now. But look, while you could technically apply to 50 programs, I'd strongly recommend focusing your energy on quality over quantity. Spamming applications is just going to dilute your effort. Precision is how you win this.
Stage 4. Navigating the application trials.
Let's walk through this timeline together and definitely mark these critical milestones on your map. In autumn, usually right around September and October, the official portals for the programs start opening up. Then comes the main boss battle, the scholarship deadlines. These hit between October and January, and they vary heavily depending on the specific program. Now, during this intense window, you shouldn't just be filling out forms. This is when you need to be actively gathering your recommendation letters, translating official transcripts, and tirelessly polishing those essays until they absolutely shine. After you hit submit, you face that tense waiting period until February through April, when the selection results are finally announced. And if you're victorious, your European adventure officially kicks off the following September.
But hey, you've got to be aware of the deadly traps along the way. One of the biggest, most critical mistakes applicants make is missing specific program deadlines. Because remember, every single consortium sets its own clock. Another fatal error? Applying for totally unrelated fields. If you're an IT student and you randomly apply for a political science master's just to get funding, you're instantly wasting your time. The evaluators are going to see right through that. And finally, submitting generic, untailored motivation letters is a guaranteed game over. A major trap is copying and pasting the exact same essay for 3 different consortiums. If your letter doesn't specifically talk about the unique blend of universities in that exact program, the evaluators will spot it instantly and just drop you from the running. They want to know exactly why you belong in their specific quest.
And finally, Stage 5, Power-Ups for Winning.
All right, here is your hard-hitting, concrete action plan to crush the competition. Step 1. Even though that application limit is gone, strategically shortlist 2 to 4 programs from the official catalog that flawlessly match your academic background. Step 2. Get on LinkedIn and actively network with alumni. And don't just send a generic connection request. Use a little script like, hey, I saw you completed the EMJM in marine biology, and I'd love to ask a quick question about your interview process. Reading their insights is literally like reading the wiki before a major boss fight. Step 3. Tailor a totally unique motivation letter and CV for every single program you apply to. Seriously, no copy pasting. And step 4. Plan your endgame. Factor the geopolitical reality of the host countries into your program choice. Some nations, like the Netherlands or Denmark, offer incredibly robust post-grad job-seeking visas and specific perks for non-Europeans trying to stay and work after graduation. You want to align your program choices with where you actually want to live, work, and build your legacy down the line.
So, we've laid out the map, we've identified the epic loot, and we've equipped you with the winning strategy. The portals are open, and the map is entirely in your hands. But remember, in this realm, hesitation is the ultimate enemy. Are you going to let someone else claim your rightful seat in Paris, Rome, or Copenhagen? Or are you going to start crafting your legacy today? The official catalog is waiting for you right now. Your move, traveler.